Welcome to the Swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. Senior Day, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Gators will kick it away to start us off.
What's up, Josh?
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So offense will get the first possession of the net, brings the intensity to a fever pitch.
And they do not like each other, Reese. 3 of the 4 years that I was a part of this rivalry game, there were bench-clearing brawls in the middle of the field before opening kickoff. This game just feels different.
Jackson will throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot.
Same to you, buddy. You and your family, man. I hope y'all have a nice 4th of July.
Renegade was feeling his hopes the last time these two got together as Florida State blew out the Gators.
And with that win, it just carried so much momentum throughout the rest of the season for the Seminoles and in the offseason as well. This is one of those games, if you win like that, you make a statement not just in the state of Florida, but all across the country.
They are backing up.
What you up to?
Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. Pulls it in, it's Green. And he's got enough for the first down, it'll be at the 35.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man. It's McCoy. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Seminoles have this offense rolling. They'll leave it with him. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now the crowd responding in the red zone, trying to help this defense. Got it on the outside, it's Williams. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown Seminoles! Hauled it in and just kept right on.
Man, I'm ready, buddy. I can't wait to Monday. I'm getting mines, man. I have mines Monday.
Love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gators offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here and save my quarterback and bail him out.
Coming after it. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
This offense already in the black zone a little bit.
Oh, I'm not getting mad.
And got a sack on the very first snap.
Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pressure coming. What a complete disaster.
Oh, if I was you, I'd get the deluxe, man. That way we could get both of them.
Take the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offense.
Yeah, that might be good for you since you want both of them. I just want the college football, so I'm just going to get the deluxe college football.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was.
And it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a great stick by the defender. But how about this? Quarterbacks like a smooth pocket where they can step up, set their feet. That defense did not give him that. Hit him while he's throwing the football. Made it easy for the defender to run underneath it. Great interception.
The give to the back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested.
And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass. It's Lagway. It's complete.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. Can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
The Gators are threatening on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
And what did I start?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
Well, nice job hauling that pass in. I'll tell you, he keeps defenses on their heels. He really does. His speed is so scary. And I think back to my days in college. We used to play against the Seminoles when they had Peter Warwick and Lavernier schools. And because of their game-breaking ability, it put so much pressure on our defense.
Oh, yeah, I got you now, buddy.
Good enough, who I think have played on that Seminole offense, and he would have gotten some looks. This guy can make some plays.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking to move it through the air. A little screen to the running back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first.
I'm going to play online, buddy.
Swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. The Seminoles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Snap it to the back. Trying to run it in the red zone. He's got 4, and he's down at the 12. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Those defenders were seeing red, and the quarterback felt it and got down quickly. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll go with a direct snap. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
Nah, I haven't bought no.
Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the catch. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, no!
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and no.
Man, you see all these trays, man, in the NBA?
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage.
I can't believe KD is with the Rockets now.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you've played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Off play action. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The Gators moving quickly to the line. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see all this.
Oh, yeah, you talking about Krista.
The defensive line, they're sliding right before the
I mean, but he used to get hurt all the time, so I'm not surprised.
And they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield, and make this life hard in this run.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. This rivalry only dates back to the late 50s, but what it might lack
It's crazy. I heard your boy LeBron James thinking about leaving the Lakers.
Well, this game certainly doesn't have the longevity historically that a lot of other rivalries have in college football, but this game always means so much. It impacts the conference championship race, the national championship race, and the Heisman Trophy race.
The Seminoles have it with the first.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He's got him wide open. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. To the air on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
That's how you have a short memory. That's how you forget about the big play that just happened. And you line up in your stance and you respond. Great job by the defense, lining up, getting after the quarterback, even after they made a big play.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Man, how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, third and long, as a pass rusher, I'm going to get the quarterback. I don't care about the play action. I'm not biting on it. And
he lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got it. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Working that left side. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. They're trying to get to it. And the rush will get to him at the 25. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Pocket starts to collapse. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Well, that's just an amazing individual effort, trying to get back as much yardage as possible to set up a third and manageable situation, right? Nice job in the open field, understanding the situation. You obviously cannot take a sack at this juncture on the drive, so do what you can do to put your offense in a good position here on third down.
Looking for the score. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Clock sits at 13 seconds to play in the first half. They'll have to be basic connection. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now on first down from the 28. Jackson will throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he's got it at the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Florida State. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you
Not no more.
people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, gentlemen. Seldom do the rational turn irrational the way they do when these two teams and fan bases get together in the Sunshine Showdown. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Florida State and Florida plays out.
And the Seminoles will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Buys a little time. Fires left. He's got an open man. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. And the pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the...
Oh, nah, this is my dynasty, bro. My fault.
You go into halftime, you make adjustments, you talk about, we've seen him do this, we've seen him do that. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan. Plan executed. You could tell they knew it was coming, did a great job defensively, forcing an interception right out the gates to start the second half.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very
When you gonna play me, man? When you gonna give me my one-on-one?
Another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. Finds the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before.
I'm ready when you ready, buddy.
Moving the sticks for a first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Direct snap. Runs through a tackle. Give him 6 on the play. They'll mark it at the 9.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Catch in the middle. It's McCoy. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball too. You could see there right after the 3rd down play, looking at his sideline saying, give me the ball, I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team, and he comes through big time.
Now 2nd and goal and right in the... And he takes it to the house. Touchdown Seminoles. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games. This game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalries.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got...
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
He'll keep it himself. Keeps the legs moving. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Oh, I'm undefeated, boss. I ain't lose one game yet.
You gotta have enough guys in the box to play that immediate run, but also always be ready for that quarterback to take the ball and scoot out wide.
And when the quarterback operates this like a magician, it makes it even tougher. And that ball is picked off. He'll try to take it back. And after the interception return, he gets it down to the 32-yard line.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got it in the middle. It's Williams.
A nice job by the quarterback there, working through his progressions. Nothing open down the field, so he checks it down to his drag route, coming from the slot receiver to get the completion.
Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third.
Think only one.
Jackson will throw. Getting some heat. Going to try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside.
Touchdown, Noles! And the stomping has commenced. That Seminole war chant is getting louder as Florida State has built a big lead.
The Seminoles have been able to seize the momentum here in the second half, and they are now running away with this thing. Big plays all over the field have the Noles now looking good.
I might lose any game, but I promise you I'm going to always beat Gators. I hate the Gators.
Took only 6 plays, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defense denying a big play as we've played 3 quarters. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the right. And is going to be batted down. They'll... On downs.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Snap it to the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball and force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the middle. Got it past the marker. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a 1st down.
I don't ever play on easy modes, boss.
To do some damage in the red zone. They'll go with a direct snap. Smashes through the tackle. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To the air. It's Glenn. He caught it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the...
Touchdown, Florida State! And the punishment has been extended.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on.
5 minutes for each quarter.
A great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So they take advantage of good starting field
Pretty
position.
much, buddy.
The ball 35 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 20.